What's up, guys? Today I asked the question: if I have HIV, should I tell my partner, and when? If we're just meeting and dating, or should I tell my sleeping partners? If I caught HIV from someone and you found out that they knew, the other person knew, should you be upset? All right. So let's think about this. If you had HIV, and maybe you're a private person, of course, there's a whole stigma behind people with HIV and blah, blah, blah. And things have changed over time, thank God. I come from being raised in the 80s, so it was a terrible, terrible, terrible thing back then. And there was a whole stigma, and still a stigma behind it. Of course, we have PrEP and stuff now, but now the conversation is all about should I tell? When should you tell? Should you tell? People, let's get smart. You should be protecting yourself like everyone has HIV. You should not be putting your life in the hands of others. I don't care how much you love them, how much you think it's gonna, feel good, whatever. You should be protecting yourself at any cost. Do not put your life in someone else's hands. If you are doing that, if you run around here sleeping with people unprotected, you get what you get. I don't mean to be insensitive, but in the world of accounting, which is my field, in the courts, they say that, being ignorant is no excuse. It's no excuse. So we know about protection. We know about condoms. We know about protection for women. We know about medicines. We know about PrEP. You have to act as if a person is being private, or, you have to understand that a stigma keeps people really in the closet behind certain diseases. People are not out here talking about, hey, I have HIV, like that on the dating scene. And thanks to Mr. Internet, people are not dating long term anyway. So people don't feel as if they have a obligation to tell you that they have HIV. I am not getting into this argument of, when should I tell? Should someone tell me? No. Protect yourself. No one should have to tell you anything. No one should have to tell you anything. Act as if everyone that you're dating, there's a chance that they are, HIV positive. Or, you got to consider all these other diseases like syphilis that's on the rise, especially here in the urban community in Houston that I recently did a TikTok about. So, that's my view on it. I never understood when I would hear stuff about, and this is terrible, guys. This is terrible. When I would hear about people going around infecting people, and there being cases where people are tried because they have infected so many women, and it's not also the men infecting the women. Let's be clear. The women are infecting the men too, right? It's crazy. And then you see the people, upset and crying. It makes you wonder why. Oh, it brings your awareness that there are a bunch of people that are, out here willy-nilly it. They are absolutely sleeping unprotected, not protecting themselves, and it's, that's what I hear. When I see that, I'm like, oh my God, he was able to do that to that many people. She was able to do that to that many people, all because they did not want to sleep protected. They put their lives in someone else's hands. I don't know. I don't blame anyone. This is not the blame game. You, him, she, her. We're not blaming anyone. What we are doing is bringing awareness to a better understanding that you should be protecting yourself. You shouldn't even find yourself in the conversation of, he didn't tell me, or he slept with me unprotected, or he should have told me, or she should have told me. You shouldn't even find yourself, if you're dating, you shouldn't even find yourself in that position. If you put yourself in that position, you should be held responsible for your own decisions. Yes, it would be great to be able to pin it on the other person. They have an obligation in real life, but people are not obligated to you, and people are going to do what they want to do. People have a sense of, it can't happen to me. It can happen to you. It can happen to you. So really, let's kind of manage our expectations, especially when it comes to this dating scene and sex, and really put this thing together. I can't even remember the last time I had unprotected sex. And, it's just crazy. So protect yourself. Protect yourself. Forget what it feels like. If you're not married, then you should be protecting yourself. Forget that it feels good. Seriously, real talk. I'll never understand it. This is what I see when I see people talking about this situation. He didn't tell me. Why he didn't tell me? Or should I tell? No, I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to protect you, and I'm going to protect myself. But here again, that's being a responsible person towards your partner and towards yourself, number one. If you don't want to end up in a situation where you found out later on that you caught HIV and you don't even know who it was because you're sleeping with so many people, or you're with one person and you didn't have it before and now you have it now, don't be on the back end of that situation. Do not be on the back end of that situation, because I promise you, the amount of anger that you have, some people misplace the anger and pose it on the other person, and they have a right. But the truth is that you should be protecting yourself. All right, I'll leave it there. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you like these Turks talks, which I've been doing them a lot, in the past as well. So check out some of the other videos. Let me know. Let me know that you like them. Let's keep it going in the comments. I do respond, so let me hear what you think. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. All right? Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.